Number 1. Fantastic Beast, Amazon Prime Video. This one is a no. Number 2. Percy Jackson, Disney Plus Hotstar. If you love Greek mythology and creatures, Percy Jackson is for you. This film are fun through there are no overarching themes Harry Potter. Number 3. Stardust, Netflix. An adaptation of Neil Gaiman's 1997 novel of the same name. Stardust is set in a town in England. The story is about Tristan, who entered a hidden magical world on the border of the aforementioned town to retrieve a fallen star to gift to his girlfriend so that she would marry him. The star turned out to be a woman. A faithful redemption. Stardust captured the whimsical storytelling of Gaiman.
Never fear, my sisters. When I return with our prize, all of us shall be young again.
This is the part where you tell me who you are and why you're up here.
Traitor.
And the glory of our youth shall be restored.
I know what you are.
Number 4. The Lord of the Rings, Netflix and Amazon Prime. Peter Jackson adaptation of J.R.R. Tolkien's magnum opus The Lord of the Rings trilogy is still without equal. The scale, the visual and the visual effect, the performance, the writing, the small characters movement that are given as much importance as the big moments. Lotus is a staggering achievement.
I see in your eyes the same fear that would take the heart of me.
Number 5. The Chronicles of Narnia, Disney Plus Hotstar. Based on C.S. Lewis' slim books, The Chronicles of Narnia has 4 siblings being transported for a fantasy world called Narnia through a closest. The provinces get into a conflict between a huge godlike lion called Aslan and Jadis, the White Witch, who has brought a never-ending winter to Narnia.
Gets weirder and weirder.
You have returned for a reason. Your adventure begins now.
Number 6. The Golden Compass, Netflix. Based on Northern Light, the first novel is in his Dark Materia trilogy of books by Philip Pullman. The Golden Compass is set in a parallel world where a part of a human soul lives outside his/her body as an animal called Ammon. The world is ruled by a church-like entity called the Magisterium that restricts free speech and what people are allowed to believe. The hero of the story is Lyra, who traveled to north to save her friend and the other children from being experimenting upon. You should also check out his Dark Material series on HBO.
An armored bear.
I will serve you in your campaign until you have a victory.
She is in possession of the Golden Compass. She must be found. The Magisterium seeks to control every world. You will need all your skill and courage.
Number 7. The Hobbit. Through nowhere near as good as epic as Run, The Lord of Rings, Peter Jackson, The Hobbit trilogy can still be compelling replacement for Harry Potter. At least Jackson gets the basic rights. The acting is pretty great, the characters are fun and frolicsome, the action scenes are superb, the cinematography is breathtaking, and music is lovely.
Home is now behind you. The world is ahead.
Number 8. The Kid Who Would Be a King, Disney Plus Hotstar. This movie is about a school kid who has nothing special about him. His fortunes change, however, when he pulls King Arthur's famous sword Excalibur from the stone in the buried inn. According to the author stories, only true king could draw the sword and wield it.
It's just like in every story we ever read. Luke Skywalker, Harry Potter, something amazing happens. And they find out they're descended from magical families.
Number 9. Pan's Labyrinth, Amazon Prime Video. Not accidental.
night in misery.
Number 10. The Spider Chronicles Netflix. Based on the eponymous series of books by Holly Black and Tony DiTerlizzi, The Spider Chronicles is a fun and adventurous fantasy movie involving fantasy, creature and an energetic story. It is for young adults, but just like Harry Potter, it is good enough for people for all ages. Freddie Highmore delivered a really good performance in the movie. Please make sure to subscribe our channel and click on the bell icon to get notification about our latest video.